football.
PA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they too come in off the bye, so we should have 2 teams that are equal. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Looking to pass. Tua. Again, it's Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
Tua to throw again. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got it.
Holding offense.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for, because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, trying to put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out. First carry here for Kene Nwangu. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Up the middle, Nwangu. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. In trouble, and he's taken down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? Third and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big time pressure.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be Falcon football. First play's a run with Nwangu. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. You talk about this Rams defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. The Falcons at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Al now to throw it. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll go play action. Howell. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Howell. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Blankenship's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field, coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Now Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Tua going to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Tua. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Throwing here, Howell. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. This is Brown going up the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Faking the handoff. Howell. Caught by Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Now Howell. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. He hits his target, left side, Watson. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. This now a 3rd and 4. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Another throw for Howell. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Howell. That'll be caught by Rice. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams' 15-yard line.
Handoff here to Nwangu. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
And Howe will throw it. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Blankenship's kick is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 6-0 ours. Second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it as we resume action. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Rams offense and Deontay Johnson set to take over again. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play as borne out by the numbers. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are still in search of their first points of the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Bullock's kick is good, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
Well, this is a football game, right?
It is.
Now you like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that one?
I like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
The Falcons offense and Sam Howell set to go once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. Now the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Justin Watson His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to his tight end Higbee. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle and complete to the tight end Higbee. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. McCaffrey will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Deontay Johnson from a yard out. And the Rams are back within a score. So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. 2nd down is always kind of the, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
Back to throw, Howell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And out across midfield down to the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Here's Howell. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
It's Howell with another throw.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Howell now to throw it. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
On the give is Nwangu.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
Howell out of the shotgun.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks.
Here's Nwangu.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Little bootleg here. Howell.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Zay Jones
from 8 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. He's still on his feet.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Here's Tua. Short throw, it's Higbee. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Tua. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Nwangu. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now it's Nwangu. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now Howell. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darnell Washington. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Tua going to throw. He finds his man Johnson. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. This is caught. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Bullock's kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. 3 touchdown passes in that one for Justin Herbert. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. Mike Williams, a touchdown catch in that first half. We just watched a fine first half from quarterback Sam Howell. He was slicing and dicing this defense and wound up with 3 touchdown passes in the first half. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 29.
Throwing here, Howell. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Howell.
And Watson has it right side. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the gun, it's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Looking to pass. Tua. Open man is born. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
On the run is Nwagu. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. This is Brown on the draw play. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Tua sets up to pass it. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And Howell will throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Howell looking to throw again. That one caught by Rice. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43. Back to throw, Howell. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Nwangu.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Complete. It's Johnson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here.
Again, it's Johnson.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
He'll look to throw.
That's Bourne. Got it on the slant.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here's Tua. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Christian McCaffrey
with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Rams get a bit closer.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just the home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Now Howell. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Howell from the gun. Quick slant to Watson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Howell down to throw it. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 30. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Howell out of the shotgun.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Darnell Washington.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Stewart shedding through.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The football going back to the Rams now. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And this offense on third down today, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. 2 are going to throw.
That is caught by Johnson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They'll let this go for the end zone. Touchdown! Kendrick Bourne, 40 yards.
And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive.
And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown.
And running with power here.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 9. Here's Howell. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Throwing here, Howell. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Up the middle, Nwangu.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Howell.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And Howell will throw it.
Washington's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Darnell Washington
His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now Blankenship on for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out.
And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
From the gun, it's Tua.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. 4th down, 4th quarter, here's Tua. Able to find the open man, that's complete.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Odell Beckham, 59 yards.
And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
To the right side and complete to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 46-yard line.
They'll go play action. Howell.
He finds Watson. It's caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 32 on the play.
Of note, that last throw right there, putting him over 3,000 yards passing now for the year.
And when you start running the numbers in your head and realize that we're not halfway done with the season yet, you think to yourself, could this be a 6,000-yard season? That's definitely on the table.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Under pressure, they got him again. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Blankenship's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. This one to Bourne, and he's got it.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
They'll drop it off to McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Tua to throw again.
Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Throw out wide is incomplete. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
They're going for it. Here's Madison. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Another run now for Nwangu.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A gain of 2.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
The Rams offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. Tua. And you get a look at the numbers, so they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Tua.
Out right to Bourne. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Throwing Tua. Pass complete once again to Bourne.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Now Tua.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And that went to the right side and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Tua.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Well, this was a